gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday nighter of the year, between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Pulls it in at the 13. Allen going to look to throw in the first play. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Well, what a good contest here for our first Monday night game of 2023. Happy New Year, one and all, and thanks for pulling yourself away from all those college bowl games going on. For this, a great matchup between two of the real up-and-comers in the AFC. On second down, Cook. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From midfield, here's Allen.
Come on, son.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox.
Playing a season game, yeah.
Number 8 on the year. And the Bills put the Knights first.
Can't hear you.
As they take the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Thought you was in the shower.
And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here we go. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought that. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try to keep the defense honest.
Or else they just sit back, they're going to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Big ass
as they
motherfucker.
stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, 2nd and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count any of the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4. No. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
The holding penalty, that puts him in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. Diggs going in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Allen now on 3rd and goal. Over the middle, it's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
What the fuck is going on, man? Tighten up. Come on.
51 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. $17-0 our score after 1. Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Here's Cook again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Second and goal from the 1. Cook is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Able to punch it in on third down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staff anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On third down, Burrow. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Coming out with a jump.
We're going through it, though. I know that.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On play action, Allen. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
All right.
Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll get only a couple
Missing
up to
the
the 22.
holes.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Now Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
Again, it's Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? On play action, Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here we go. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. On 4th down, here's the option. They run for it with Mixon. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
To throw again on second down. Allen uncorks one for Davis. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis, 40 yards. And the Bills are pouring it on. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Wow.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them.
Yeah. This ain't gonna cut it. We gotta look at another playbook.
How better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right.
What is he? Bro.
But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. From the gun on third down is Burrow. And now here's another interception. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense isn't...
They will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out. He's got a man, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And my goodness,
come on, Joe, hold the ball.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, all I can do out here is shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. In his own end zone, it's Allen. He's got a man, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Allen now on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here? And now here's another interception. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they're going to move it down the inside the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Tapped forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs from 4 yards out. And the Bills have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Burrow giving it to Mixon on the option. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Once again, they run with Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Burrow looking to pass. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36. Mixing up the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on field goal.
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
A fairly short kick from the 14, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles will be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And he fires one that's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. The size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Burrow will throw. And Graham on the ground. And he's brought down. They'll give it to Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 70. And the Bengals use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
On first down, Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cook, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just have it. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Ballage. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's the option going right. He'll pitch it back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Here we go. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Here we go. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to keep this again. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills 16. Now the Bengals on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one in. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here we go, here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable.
What are you doing?
They do have some good news, though.
Oh.
This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On third down, they're going to go with the option.
Again, that way. Wow. The running back, Joe Mixon, is right there. The play is broke. That's tough. But I had to test the playbook to find that out. Good.
Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They run the option here on 1st and 10. He pitches it. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On third down, here's an option play left. An option handoff here to Mixon. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. A final shot now for Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They held the offense. Yeah.